I'm in love with the Bangalore weather, man. Just absolutely in love with it. It's so good. It feels so good. The temperature is just right. You get such really good sleep, except for Fluffy's barking though. It's a really beautiful weather, so I thought why not go for a I think I ran like a couple of kilometers and I'll just jog back home another 500 to 800 meters, I guess. Go back home. Running with the mask on is such a bad idea because the moisture is filling up my glasses and I'm not able to see anything. I mean, the other time everything is just looking fuzzy. I didn't know where I was going. A lot of vehicles were incoming as well. So not only is it not viable, but also extremely dangerous for me to be running with the glasses on and the mask on. Mama?
ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅತ್ತಾನೆ ಇದಲ್ವಾ
Mom went out for a jog, but then it started raining, so she's back up over here. She didn't want to stop in the middle. She has ran about 3.5 kilometers. I will need to come back over here later. See, today is Monday and the day has rather started sluggishly, and I don't like that. So I wanted to do something about it because I want Monday to always end with a kind of a bang. There has to be something really productive that has happened. So for that reason, I have written a list in my book as more like a challenge, so that I have this mentality of racing and finishing off as many things as possible. And that's the reason behind a checklist. A checklist always motivates you to do things. And the first one in the checklist is to discuss things with Bharat. So there's a UI and UX, a lot of client work that has been happening, and it's a fresh week. So we gotta deliver something by this weekend. So in that interest, I'm here, sitting here with Bharat to finish off the UI and UX. It might take about half an hour to 1 hour, and if I'm being very productive, that is. And once that is done, I'll go on to the second task. I can say hi to Bharat.
Yo, hi.
So anyway, while you're writing these notes, what I want you to write down is that before any kind of delivery, make sure that you have a checklist and you're running your checklist throughout and making sure that every single list has been striked off. That okay, for example, whenever the UI or UX is being delivered, just make sure that the alignments, the colors, the font weight, size, everything has been thoroughly checked once, and then make a delivery. And certain times it's totally okay to make a delivery where the product itself is not so perfect yet, but you still make a delivery just so that the client knows what is happening, so that they can analyze what is happening, they can examine, they can give their inputs as well. Meanwhile, you can keep working on polishing the product. So and no client will ever complain that, oh, why are you actually sending another update. So nobody will complain about that. They will rather feel happy that you have been still working on it even after the delivery without waiting necessarily for the client input. You were polishing all the things and you were doing another delivery, a polished delivery. So I would say, have this list and make sure that you're always striking off each item in the list. I don't know what the hell is beeping. Maybe take a look. Don't have my mask, but maybe I'll keep my distance and take a quick look. Well, it is a crane. So the first task can be striked off, and now I'm gonna start writing. Start off with the second task. I'm basically writing this article about 5 must have green flags in a given healthy relationship. This is not specific to a romantic relationship. This can pretty much be applied for any kinds. It could be friendship, it could be Fluffy. Fluffy has been having kind of plentiful lately. So she gets really, really hyper. Good lord, she's here. We just striked off the second one. Another task just got added in midst of the running and the several other things that I have to do. And I really like this vase, man. I was trying to get an angle from this side, and I accidentally touched it. So on Sunday, I didn't go for a long run, but that's okay because before that, that is on Saturday, I did go for a jog. So that should be okay. And from today onwards, I'm thinking 5 kilometers will be something that I'm gonna do it regularly, and only during the weekends, I'm gonna go on a longer run that is around 15 to 20 kilometers. Stupid was break. I've lost some time. Just because I've lost some time doesn't mean that I have to run faster, because if I start running faster, I'll not be able to cover 5 kilometers. So I gotta be a little more mindful and run with my average pace. I just have to do the other things a lot faster. I'm gonna be back in less than an hour, and I'm gonna keep my camera over here itself. Finally done. I completed exactly 5 kilometers in under 45 minutes, I guess. Another task done. So a couple of others remaining. We'll get to it once I've taken my shower and had my food.
1 hour later.
So here I am, finally striking off the third one. Left out with 2 more. Not too difficult. Now, Generally, we as humans, we thrive with challenges. And there will definitely be days where you feel sluggish, where you don't want to do anything, you just want to lay down, watch a movie perhaps, or just talk to a friend. But we will need to practice how to get out of that. There will be a time when you will get into a rut, but getting out of it is challenging for a lot of people. It's challenging for me too. But that's where the solution lies: challenges. We as humans thrive with challenges. So, what I tend to do whenever I feel that I'm in a rut and I just don't feel like doing anything, I just challenge myself. And the challenge should, I think every single human being will feel motivated and inspired to do something if they keep their challenges in their head and they try to win over it. But the problem is, for each individual, the challenge could be of different sizes. So right now, I would like to keep a challenge like 4 hours or 5 hours. In 3 hours, this is how much I need to complete things. In the same way, I think every single individual will know their own potential. Whatever the potential that you think you have, just make sure you keep a little higher than that. So that way you thrive. You are going to do something really, really good with that, and you can come out being very productive. That's the same thing for me that happened today. Monday did start off very lazy for me, but is ending in a very positive note. I feel very fresh. I had really good food. I finished running. I worked out. I had a couple of meetings. I also did finish several other work that you guys may not have seen. But end of the day, I'm happy. I'm ending Monday on a very positive note. So that's a thumbs up. And now I'll be left out with last task, last but not the least. Actually, I gotta be reading a book and then sleeping. But before that, I also gotta be editing, which takes me a couple of hours, in fact. So once that is done, I'm gonna be heading to sleep while reading. I'm definitely gonna do that. I will update you on that tomorrow. So until then, see ya. Hey, ಕಣ್ಮುಚ್ಕೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಏರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀಯ ಬೈಗೆ
ನಾನು
ಏನು
ನಾನು
ನನ್ನ ಮಗನೇ ನನ್ನ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಖಾಲಿದೆ ಕಂದು ನೋಡು ಕಂದು ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮನ ನೆನಪಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡು ಕಂದು